David from Tabor City recently wrote us and shared with us on Facebook how much he appreciated the fact that we opened our Jobs and Business Summit that we recently had in Washington with prayer on 9/11. And in fact, many of the participants at that summit had been here when the attacks occurred on September 11th in 2001. But we know ultimately that in all the things we do in Washington, that it's not about political parties or labels or personal agendas, but rather it's ultimately about, are we fulfilling the call that we have in honoring who we are as a nation? And we realize that God has blessed our nation. And so as we think about that, I reminded the folks at that summit that the true source of power is not found in the halls of Congress or in the chambers of the Supreme Court or in the Oval Office of the West Wing, but rather on our knees before the throne of grace. We know that God has blessed our land, and that's why I think it's important to reaffirm our national motto, "In God We Trust." And that's why through our Congressional Prayer Caucus, which meets each week to ask God for wisdom before we even start our session here in Congress, it's important to make sure that we seek His guidance and His blessings, that we may make the right decisions. If you would like to join us in prayer for our country, not only on the national level, but also for our state leaders and our local leaders, and of course for our men and women in uniform, then you can go to the Congressional Prayer Caucus website by Googling the words Congressional Prayer Caucus. And just as Nehemiah built a wall in the Old Testament, we want to build a wall of prayer around our nation's capital. Thanks so much, David, for contacting us. May God bless you. Indeed, may God bless America.